Healing is not linear. So constant reminder, constant anchoring our perception into something that we actually believe to be true for us, right? And for me, again, that was believing that Earth is a school. That's just how it was revealed to me, through my journey by my ancestors, by my spirit team, right? That's just how it was revealed to me. And I've I've had the opportunity of being guided, right? At In my isolation, I it was God's protection. My isolation was God's protection, right? And so as I'm being isolated, as I am being removed from those people that no longer served me, from those titles, I'm detaching from the titles, from the mother, the father, the brother, the uncle, all of the sister, the friend, all of the things that I thought I needed to survive, all of the people that I thought I needed to survive, that society says we need, because of the extremity of my situation where my life was truly endangered, right? I was part of something that I didn't know I was a part of, right? A table was being set up for me, but it was for me to be the meal, right? And so God revealed this to me, and I had to listen. And because I chose to listen, because I decided to be obedient, right? And that for me was new as well, right? Because again, I don't come from a religious background. I don't come with going to church. I don't come with reading the Bible. I came from having a moral compass at a certain level, at a certain degree, right? And that didn't also not come with, it came with addictions. Like I came with addictions, but I also did have a moral compass where I was kind and loving and caring and nurturing, and there was good inside of me. God didn't just think that I was just ruined because I, had addictions and was operating from a lower nature. I decided to ascend from that lower nature and allow myself to be guided. Not one, because it was shown to me, right? Like your life is in danger type of scenario. Like I would have a dream of something that would happen, and the next day it would be exactly that. So, after a few times of those revelations, I decided to be obedient and listen so that I could save my life. And what that did for me is that one, it allowed me to heal. And now, two, I'm able to teach about these occult knowledge that we don't it's not available to the public eye, and how our energy is being manipulated, hence our free will is being manipulated, and how this is all, you know a great performance when it comes to our soul. It was something orchestrated by our soul, something orchestrated by the divine, and something that we have to be able to awaken to. And we don't just awaken to it by, like, we flip our fingers or something like that. A lot of the things that are actually going on are stranger than fiction, right? So unless, like, for example, now some things are being revealed, right, in social media, in media per se, in the news, in politics. We are able to see pure evil manifest at its best, right? And so now for those of us who speak on the occult, it's a little bit more believable, right? But unless you have ears to hear, and maybe right now this doesn't resonate, but because of the trajectory that Earth is going into, the age that we're going into, that we're moving into, this knowledge that I'm bringing forth is what's needed for a time as now, a time as this. And so we go back again to Earth being a school, and that forgiveness is the path, and healing is the goal, right? The goal is to heal. The goal is to detach from all the programming, to become formless being, to be able to come out of the darkness and become the light. And this reminds me of when I was going through my through as I was going through my journey, my ancestors kept saying, "Come up out of her, come up out of her. This is not you." And I didn't know what they meant, and it was take off that mask. Take off that mask that you put on to be able to meet the needs of others, right? This is not who God created you to be. Be all of you with your flaws and all of you. We want all of you. Come up out of her, right? And that meant also integrating my shadow, right? Allowing my shadow to come out, whatever darkness I had in me, which meant like whatever pain, whatever hatred, whatever feelings of envy, jealousy that I myself had in me, I had to transmute those. I had to bring them out and be able to look at them in the face, allowing my ego to come out, allowing myself to be hurt, to feel the pain. It's a lot to know that you were being set up to be a sacrifice, that the people that you thought you loved hated you, right? How did that make me feel? And so I had to work through those feelings. I had to work through those emotions, and not only work through them, but not allow them to consume me. So I needed to feel the feelings. I needed to feel the emotions. I needed to feel the rage, but then I had to transmute it. I had to alchemize it. And I learned about alchemy this way. I learned about transmuting energy. And what I did there was that I wrote a lot. I used my gifts. I wrote a lot. I went to the gym. I was out in nature as much as I could be. And I created some of these videos as well. I shared on it, made it public. I was guided to, share my story. And in the process of that, I also understood God's grace, God's love, because people that were put in along my path, right, that had divine contracts like myself, God came through with his promise. And one of the people that I've encountered that was part of my journey, that was supposed to be going along with me, we were supposed to do this together, this person had become diabolical, like E-Files diabolical, right? And God still was loving, caring, and kind. And he kept his word, right? And so that for me, it allowed me to understand that the the goal is to just transmute the darkness into light. The goal is to heal. The goal is to ascend. And that God will keep his promises no matter what, right? And so that also gave me hope to keep moving forward. That also gave me hope and allowed me to believe in God's love for me and others. In the same way he loved me, and the same way he loved those who decided to go a different route than what they had written, that would happen. Those who couldn't come out of the light of the darkness, God still offered and kept his promise. And so for me, it humbled me a lot, and it allowed me to see others, like other people who have gone through these things, who are in jails and institutions, who have committed crimes against humanity. You too can heal. You too can forgive yourself, and you too can forgive others, and you too can transmute that darkness into light, because that is the goal. The goal is not for you to stay in the darkness. It's for you to come up out of the darkness and transmute it into light, because this is a school and this is what we came here to do. We are eternal consciousness.